All right, let's get started here because we're going to open in 10 minutes. Let's just take a look at a couple things real quick.
Sorry, good morning. How are you guys?
Good.
Good morning. Hope everybody's ready to have a good day. We've had a couple good days now that the volatility's been back. Let's keep it up. All right, so we'll look to be disciplined today. We're looking for a spill up AM low is the initial game plan going in. Just from looking at a historical last couple days type point of view. Remember, we had our first couple sell-offs last week. We did an ABC pattern down right into a larger 61.8 Fibonacci. On Sunday night, we started to climb back up. And then on Monday, we had a nice big rally that we called. And then yesterday, we had an expected pullback to establish a low. We did that. That low was established right here yesterday. And then overnight, we have come back and have tested near the low, which is what we expected for today, but did not hit it. That's this 23,084 on the NQ, and on the ES, that low is at 63.15. So we've done a little bit of retest. We may do a little bit more, but you can see that we are actually wedging in today already. So what we want to make sure is that we don't get caught in the opening range first 30 minutes, up, down, as we're in this wedge. So it's good to identify that early.
Yep.
And then we'll have some kind of breakout to the upside, a pullback to an AM low, and then we'll off to the races, and we'll kind of finish discussing how the day's going to look for there. I think it's interesting to note if you look at a market from a long time perspective. Here's a weekly view of the NQ. Here's our targets for the end of the year that we think are possible. Okay, 25,209, 2760, 3052. I know that sounds crazy, but we could see it if things pick up. I think it'll kind of depend on how much we maybe pull back to prepare for a Christmas rally. You know, I think the question people are asking is what happened this last couple days. Is this going to be part of some kind of new downward trend cycle, or is it just kind of a pullback consolidation, give us room to go more? I probably think more of the latter. You can see that we have bounced off of, we keep bouncing off of 50 and 61.8 lines. So here on the daily, we bounced off of this 22,701 exactly right to the 50%, and then bounced right back up. Not to say we can't test it again, but I do think that, and you can see the ES bounced off this 65% line, then bounced up.
Russia plans to increase Western oil exports.
So
to
hopefully we
2
just
million
get
barrels
2
per day
good way
in
trading,
August after drones
and
strike
then
on refineries
we
according
get
to
into a
sources.
good Christmas rally that takes us into these targets for the end of the year. It's pretty dadgum high, but I think
Further
it's
detail
possible.
into this, then Russia plans to increase exports from its western ports to nearly 2 million barrels per day in August.
Looking at
about
tonight,
200,000 barrels per day
overnight,
more than
you
previous
can see here was the
estimate after
retest
2
down from
refineries
midnight
cut
at the open,
runs following
came back
Ukraine
down to like 3 or
Ukrainian
4
drone
o'clock
attacks,
Pacific
according
Standard
to
Time,
2 industry sources.
and then has just
The
been
extra oil has potential to add to downward.
has been kind of just climbing back up. So we'll watch this kind of have a little trend line going up, and we'll look for that spill up into the AM low. We are starting up here already at our possible highs. Okay, on ice structure, looking at the ES, MES, same thing, kind of drug down overnight, and we're kind of bouncing, trying to make a little bit of a pop back. Look where we're at though.
Yep, right point of control.
Gonna open right at the point of control. So let's not get chopped up. All right, anybody got any questions on the big picture?